Let's start our today's Abhidhamma class. Sentient Namo Tassa 3 times together. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today's lesson we will continue studying about the method of conditional relation as we are continuing chapter 8. So in this chapter 8, as we have studied the Paticcasamuppada, and we will need to finish the Pathananaya. So in last week's lesson, I have explained about the relationship between mind and another mind. We can say the mentality group to another mentality group, conditioning by 6 ways. So Anandara, Samanantara, Nanati, we get that by 6 ways. So according to the conditional relationship, this 6 wheel mentality group condition another mentality group. But in today's lesson, we will study about the pi wheel, mind conditioned to mind and matter together. So in the, we can say in Pali is more clear, the conditioning state is called pacaya. Yeah, I just want to remind you. Conditioning state is called pacaya. And conditional state is called Paccayapannadhamma. So in the pacaya side, only mentalities group we can find as a pacaya. And Paccayappanna side, conditional reality, these are mixing together with the mentalities and materialities together in these 5 conditioning process. So we have to look back this slide every week until we finish this method. So last week we finished 6 ways, and this week we will continue to study and 5 ways. So here, Hetu, Jhana, Magga, Karma, and Vipaka. So Hetu is the first one, easy to remember. So Jhana and Magga. After that, Karma and Vipaka. So by these 5 weeks, the mentalities group conditioned to mentalities and materialities together. Okay, let's see. This is Abhidhamma Sangha text and translation, and talking about the 5 ways. So Panchada Nama Nama Rupana. So in the passes is shortened. Panchada Nama Rupana. So here the Naman is the previous one, also mind support to mind. And the second one, the mind support to mind and matter. So the subject case is repeated. So we can understand Panchada is 5 ways. And Naman, mind, to Namarupana, mind and matter. Okay, let's see the Pali text. Hetu Jananga Magangani. So this Pacaya side, conditional realities, talking about that. So Hetu Jananga Magangani, roots, jhana fetters, and path fetters. Hetu is root, and Jananga is jhana fetters, Maganga is maga fetter. In this way, you can try to understand the Pali and translation together. Then Paccayappanna cites Sahajadana Nama Rupana. So Sahajadana Nama Rupana, Sahajada is cognizant, the Nama Rupa mind and matter. So this is conditional phenomena, which is called Pachyopanadhamma. So Hidadivasena, this is called the Pachaya Sati. We call the Pachaya Sati. This is the conditioning force. So Pachaya, Pachyopanadhamma, and Pachaya Sati. Three are explained in the Patthana method. So the text explained there. But here Hidadivasena, Hetu Adivasena. The Pali word is Hetu Adivasena. So Hetu is Hetu. Adi is etc. So Hetu Adivasena and Hetu etc. So we can understand because by seeing these texts and Jhana and Magga together, that's why Hetu, Jhana, Magga, three conditioning force we can find. So three way of relationship. And so here Hetu, Jhana, Magga, three. I gave the number. So this is number 2 ways of conditioning process as mentioned in the Abhidhamma Sangaha. So 2, 1, 2, 2, and 2, 3. Then another conditioning force or relationship between mind or to mind and matter is karma. So the text mentioned that Sahajata Jirana, this is the Pachaya side. So Pachaya side and Pachayopana side in this case, the karma, but for the karma Pachaya, it will be explaining in 2 ways. So Sahajata karma and Nanakanika karma. So the first one, Sahajata karma, Sahajata Jirana. So karma related to Jirana. That is why Pachaya side is Jirana. Jirana condition to Sahajadana Namarupana, the same as previous one. So condition mind and matter will be Pachayopana side. Okay, so another one is Nanakanika Jirana. So asynchronous volition. So volition is volition, but it will be different. I will explain in next slides. And so you can keep in mind 2 kinds of volition and conditioning 2. There's related Pachyopanadhamma. So the first group, cognizant mind and matter. The second group, mind and mindful matter. The mind is mentalities, mindful matter, maturities, born of karma. So you need to remember 4 types of karma according to origination. So karma born or karma produce matter, or mind born matter, temperature born matter, and nutriment born matter. There are 4 kinds. Among these 4 kinds of maturities, this relation in condition to only mind born matter only. So matter born of karma. So karma produce matter. Kamacharupa in Pali we call that. So here Kama Binipadana Rupana, Kama Binipadana Namana say. So Kama Binipada and Kamacha, the Pali was have the same meaning. And we are Kama. So the Kama is 2, 4. So let's see the less conditioning force. Vibhaga Khanda. So Vibhaga and Khanda together. Khanda is aggregate. So Vibhaga Khanda, the resultant aggregates. So resultant aggregate in the Pachaya side only mentalities. So mental resultant aggregates. And Anya Manyan Sahajadan Anya Manyan Sahajadana Rupana. So 2 kinds. Anya Manyan reference to same as the Vibhaga Khanda. So condition to the one another mean in the Pachayopana side also this word will repeat. So Vibhaga Khanda, the resultant aggregate, condition to resultant aggregate, and also the cognizant matter. The cognizant matter here it does not mention what kinds. So we can understand that okay, whatever types of maturity arise together with the Vibhaga Khanda. So resultant aggregates. The relationship we can extend. Okay, so this is the expression of the Abhidhamma Sangaha and the translation of the Venerable Bhikkhu Bodhi's comprehensive manual of Abhidhamma. You can check there. And so I will explain about the five will to understand. So here I suggest that in our group, the organizer share the Pajaya Nidisa study. So I suggest that you need to read, or if you don't understand every explanation, it doesn't matter. I will explain here. So you need to keep that Pajaya Nidisa, Bhatana Pajaya Nidisa document there. Okay, so the first one, roots, Hetu. So Hetu is the first one. Yeah, I give the number. Hetu Pajaya. So here the meaning is the Pajaya Dhamma condition to the Pajayopana Dhamma by way of roots. So just like a roots, the function of root is imparting firmness and fixity to the conditioning state. So this is the fact in the Pajaya side, six roots we already studied several times about the roots. So lobha, dosa, moha, alobha, adosa, amoha. The unwholesome root, three, greed, hatred, and delusion, lobha, dosa, moha. And beautiful roots. We don't say the wholesome root because these three roots are non-greed, alobha, non-hatred, adosa, and non-delusion. Three roots related to, well, not only kusala, it related to the vipaka and kriya as well. So to cover vipaka and kriya, we just say by the name of beautiful roots. Okay, so three wholesome roots of lobha, dosa, moha, and three beautiful roots of alobha, adosa, amoha. These six roots all are mental fetters. So all mental fetters, we can say all are mentalities. Pajaya side mentalities. In this lesson, all the condition, all the ultimate reality by the side of Pajaya must be only mentality, same as before. So in the Hetu Pajaya, the Pajaya side, six rules. These six rules condition to the Pajayopana Dhamma by way of Hetu, like this. Then beautiful rules related to wholesome or indeterminate. So indeterminate refers to the abhyagata. That's the word abhyagata. So kusala abhyagata. And in Bhatana, it's usually you vipaka and kriya together by the name of abhyagata. Then let's see the mental state associated with each root. So this refers to the six roots. Let's see the 71 consciousness with roots. Associated mental fetter 52. And here conditional state divided into two parts. So Pajaya side, only one. Six rules is clear. All six rules are mentalities. These six rules or condition to the Pajayopana Dhamma. There in Pajayopana Dhamma side, two groups. The first group is mental state. So mental state refers to associated with the roots, not all mental state. So we can define it. What kind of mental states are associated with each roots? I mean, so if you remember association method in the second chapter, it is important. In Abhidhamma, you need to keep your understanding and previous understanding to apply in the later lesson. Otherwise, you will confuse. So you need to check back in the chapter 2. Chapter 2 association method, and yeah, there you will find how many consciousness associated with the roots. Lobha dosa moha, alobha adosa amoha. So lobha dosa moha, akusala side, and alobha adosa amoha, and beautiful side. You can check. Then you will find the 71 consciousness. So 71 consciousness with roots Sahituka Chitta, we call that, with roots Sahituka. So among the 89 consciousness, 18 consciousness are rootless, Ahituka. So the remaining 71 are called Sahituka. So this 71 refers to the consciousness, and 71 consciousness except Ahituka Chitta. Okay, so this one mental state associated with each root refers to 71 consciousness and also associated mental theta 52. Yeah, in this case, so the law when we talk about the consciousness together with lobha, so that also together with the moha and hatred, also the hatred associated with the two lobha mula citta, and these two lobha mula citta associated with the delusion. That's why here, if we talk about the mental theta associated with the 71 consciousness, we don't make any exception. But here, the exception is only in case of moha. Only in case of moha. So here the number will be 52. 52. And but the exception is moha in delusion rooted consciousness. Although we mentioned in the to represent the mental state as the 71 consciousness and associated mental theta 52s. So the moha chitasika, the mental fetters of moha associated with delusion rooted consciousness. If you remember that we call that is eka hetuka citta, moha mula citta, the delusion rooted consciousness. Tusa we identified as the eka hetuka is mean the one rooted consciousness. If it is one rooted consciousness, the root moha does not have the associated roots for that because it is only one root in that consciousness. So this moha does not have the other root at the same consciousness. That is why, and this will be exception among the 52. But the other moha associated with the greed-rooted consciousness and hatred-rooted consciousness can be considered as in the 52 because it has another mental fetters or root as an associated group. That is why, and although we make exception of moha here, the number will not change to 51. Number will continue as 52 because the moha in greed-rooted consciousness, moha in hatred-rooted consciousness is included in the associated mental fetters. So here, the reason why moha is exception. So because there is no other mental fetter or root among the associated mental fetters or delusion-rooted consciousness. That's why the specific moha associated with the delusion-rooted consciousness become exception. Okay, so the 6 roots condition to mental state of this group, 71 consciousness with roots and associated mental theta 52. And also another group of Paccippanadhamma is we call the 2 types of matriarchies. So the nature is different, mental state and matriarchies. That is why, and this hetu is classified in the second group. So in the Paccaya side, only mentalities. In the Paccippanna side, mentalities and matriarchies together. So this is second group. Naman to Namarupana. Okay, so what is this? What are the phenomena in the Paccippanna side of the hetu? So we in one wa, Sahajatana Namarupana. We can say that Sahajatana Namarupana. So Nama is already finished. We can say Sahajatana Rupana for second one. So Sahajata Rupa is connaissance material phenomena. And if we identify what are the connaissance material phenomena for the Hetupajaya, we get two types. In Pali name, Sahetuka Chitacharupa and Sahetuka Patisandi Kamacharupa. So every part of the word have the specific meaning. We should not miss them. So the first one, Sahetuka Chitacharupa. So we call the Chitacharupa is mind-born matter. Mind-born matter, materialities produced by mind. And Sahetuka, okay, so only the produced by the chitta with roots. So we can connect it with Sahetuka chitta. Sahetuka chitta, we say that 71 is Sahetuka chitta. Cha is produced. So the consciousness produced by the 71 consciousness with roots. This is called Sahetuka Chitta Rupa. Because here you should not confuse that Sahetuka refers to Rupa. No, actually, Sahetuka with roots does not refer to Rupa, because if you remember the chapter 6 about the Rupa, so they already mentioned that all kinds of Rupas are Ahetuka. So in the Pali, it is called the Sapanchapanita Rupa Ahetuka. That's why we can understand all kinds of maturities are rootless. They never have roots. That's why here the word Sahetuka connected with Chitta only. So Sahetuka Chitta Cha produced. So we can understand that maturities produced by the consciousness with roots. It's called Sahetuka Chitta Rupa. And another term, Sahetuka Patisandi Kamacharupa. Okay, so let's see first. Kamacharupa. So mind-born matter. Mind-born matter is we can find in two moments of Patisandi and Pavati. So in the rebirth linking moment and after rebirth. In both sides, continuously, mind-born matters are arising. So karma produce matter. So karma continuously producing the karma born matter at the beginning of life and also during the life. That's why among these two types, we just need to take Patisandi by the word of Patisandi. So the Kamacharupa during the lifetime is not considered as in this classification. So Patisandi, we can understand the karma born matter at the moment of Patisandi. Then Sahetuka. So this is produced by the Sahetuka karma. In this way, we can we can understand Sahetuka. Okay, so let's see in the chart, in the table here. Pacaya Sati is Hetu Pacaya Sati. So we can find the Pacaya Dhamma in Pali, in Pacaya Nidisa Pali, Hetu. Hetu Sampyutakana Dhammana Tansamuthanana Jarupana. Two kinds. Hetu Pacayana Pacayo. So in the Pacaya side, Hetu refers to 6 mental fetters of roots. Loba, dosa, moha, aloba, adosa, amoha. This is the Pacaya realities, only mentalities. That's one second group. And here in the Pacayobana side is mentalities and materialities together. So mentality, we already say 71 consciousness with roots. This is Sahetuka Chitta and associated mental fetter. So in order to cover, we just say the mental state associated with roots. This is called the mentality group. So the exception is asset, moha, in delusion rooted consciousness. In this way, you can keep in mind. Also can memorize, not difficult. Hetu, and if you understand how many consciousness and mental factor associated with roots, possibility. So in both sides of akusala and beautiful, and you can count it 71. Okay, so in two types of maturity, sahituka chetacha rupa and sahituka patisandhi kamacha rupa. So if we study patthana like this, there are new terms come connected to the vocabulary with the specific meaning to identify the exact realities. So here we say that during the course of existence, we can say the sahituka chitacha rupa. So mindful matters just arise during the course of existence, which is called bodhikala. At the moment of patisandhi, there's no mindful matter, only karma matter. So that's why during the course of existence and at the moment of patisandhi, we can classify into two. So the first one, sahituka chitacha rupa, is the maturities arising during the course of existence. The sahituka chitacha rupa, we can translate into the mind-born matter produced by 71 consciousness with roots and associated mental factors. So these group of mentalities, consciousness and mental factor, when they arise, they produce materialities. That materiality is called mindful matters. So when the mindful matter arise with the roots, so at that moment, the roots condition to this mindful matter. So we can see in the Pajjaya side, mind only, and Pajjapana side, maturity. So together with the maturity group, this is second way. And at the moment of patisandhi, so we have mentioned that the mentalities and materialities arising in the life together. And here, sahituka patisandhi kamacha rupa. So as we say, the patisandhi, this is the moment of the rebirth linking moment. So reference to the karma born matter in the rebirth linking moment, produced by 71 consciousness with roots and associated mental factor, because this is the sahituka. So sahituka mentality produced. So if ahituka patisandhi, so there's no roots at all. Okay, so we understand Pajjaya side and Pajjapana side. Pajjaya side only mind and mentality group. So we should not confuse mind. The usage mind is the nama. We can say the nama. Here, the consciousness or mental factor, both of them are included under the name or nama mentalities. Here, all Hindus are mental factors. So Pajjaya side, mind, and Pajjapana side, mind and matter together. Okay. So this is the nature of how the roots condition, the conditioning force of roots will condition to the Pajjapana side here, as well as the roots of tree. So the roots support to the tree, and trees existence, growth, and stability. In the same way, and these 6 mental factors or hetu roots support to the conditioned phenomena, Pajjapana Dhamma, in the way of roots, like considered as the roots to make them firm and steady. Okay, this is the first one, hetu. Then another second one, jhana, and third one, vimekka. So jhana is 17 number in the, if we count in the number, but the Pajjaya Pajjayotesa and Hetu Pajjaya, Aramana Pajjaya, this is 17 in number, Jhana Pajjaya. So Jhana Pachaya, the conditional states, Pachaya Dhamma, cause the conditional state, Pachayopana Dhamma, to participate in close contemplation of an object. So here you have to know the close contemplation is considered as jhana, right? And so let's see the Pachaya Dhamma and Pachayopana Dhamma by way of jhana. So Pachaya Dhamma side, the 5 Chittasika of jhana, we already studied from the chapter 1. So Vitakka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata in that way. But Sukha, there is no mental factor or Sukha, only the Vedana, feeling. So that's why 5 jhana factors, we can say the 5 jhana factors in Pachaya side. So all are mental factors. On the other hand, we can say the mentalities. Okay. Then Pachayopana Dhamma. So Jhanangani, Jhana Samyuttakanan, Dhammana, so associated mental factors, mental states, and also Dan Samutthana Ja Rupana. Dan Samutthana Ja Rupana, here materiality. So mentalities and materiality together in the Pachayopana side. And if we identify by the specific name, so 79 consciousness, or why 79? Among the 89 consciousness. There in chapter 7, it mentioned that in the Ahituka consciousness, we cannot find the jhana or mega. Jhana and mega. So here, Prapanja Vijnana consciousness, especially here for the jhana case, Prapanja Vijnana associates the mental factors associated with Prapanja Vijnana. So two set of 5-fold consciousness among the 18 rootless consciousness. There, some here, Vitakka Vichara were not associated with this consciousness. And piti also. Vedana, feeling is universal. So we can find the feeling in this consciousness. And also we can find the ekagata in that consciousness. But these mental factors, when they are associated with Vipanja Vijnana Chitta, at the moment, they cannot support by way of jhana. And this is the case we need to connect with the understanding about the explanation in chapter 7. So if you can connect that, okay, you can have stronger understanding for chapter 7 as well. Yeah, because of that, the exception is Vipanja Vijnana, so only 79. Because the mental factors of Vedana and Ekagata associated with Vipanja Vijnana consciousness cannot support to the Pachayopana Dhamma by way of jhana. So we have to understand why we make the exception. And also how many mental factors associated with the 1879 consciousness. So 52, because Vipanja Vijnana does not have their specific mental factors like akusala or beautiful like this. So associated mental factor 52. So this is mentality group. And another materiality group conditioned by the 5 jhana factor are 2 kinds, Chitta Rupa and Patisandhika Rupa. Okay, so yes, Chitta Rupa we can understand, and the produced by the Chitta. So which Chitta is 79. So 79 Chitta associated with mental factors. Associated with mental factors, this mentality produces the consciousness. So that you need to understand this also connected to the former slight explanation. If we talk about the Chitta Rupa, it is at the moment of or lifetime. So during the lifetime, not referring to Patisandi. So for the Patisandi Kamacharupa. So Patisandi Kamacharupa also produced by the 79 Chitta and associated manifesta at the same time. Associated with that, associated with the five jhana feta. Okay, so let's repeat again. The five jhana fetas is Bhajya side. So when they arise, they condition to mentalities and maturities by way of jhana. So now you see that the jhanas become broader than what we have talked in the chapter 1. In chapter 1, we just talk about the Mahakata jhana. Mahakata jhana is higher level of jhana only, not just talking about the close contact called jhana in the chapter 1. And yeah, we continuously explain. But in the Patthana, broader meaning of the word jhana come into consideration here. The close contemplation of an object. No, it does not mean the object must be a specific one, like a Pratibhaga Nimitta, the counterpart sign. In this case, it's not necessary. In any object, when the close contemplation happen, so these jhana feta condition to the mentalities and maturity group. This is the difference between the Patthana explanation and the others case of Abhidhamma explanation. So here, jhana fetas, and if we talk about the jhana feta in chapter 1, so we just talk first jhana 3, or consciousness only 3, or second jhana 3 only, like this. But in this case, we include even the akusala. So akusala case also when someone at the moment of akusala consciousness arise and closely contemplate on any object. And at that moment, Vidyaka, Vichara, sometimes piti, and Sukha, Ekagata, these mental factors condition to the conditional state of Pachyopanadhamma by way of jhana pachaya. Okay, so here Sahajata Rupa will be, the every time need a specific explanation. So in the former one, Sahajata Rupa means associated with the Sahituka Chitta, 71 consciousness with roots and manifestas. Here, Sahajata Rupa refers to the consciousness arising together with the 79 consciousness and manifesta. So here, cognitive and material phenomena cannot contemplate. But for the Pachyopanna side, they cannot contemplate. We can ask why they are included here in the case of jhana. And they cannot contemplate an object themselves, but they are produced. The reason we bring here is they are produced by the jhana fetas that can closely contemplate on the object. And that's why they are included among the conditional state in this Pachyopanna Dhamma side. So, okay, so not to confuse, I just give them the note here. Is taken from the comprehensive manual of Abhidhamma. And let's continue for the mega jhana after that mega, so 18. So mega condition, the conditional state, Pachya Dhamma related to Pachyopanna Dhamma conditional state. So causing them to function as a means for reaching particular destination. So you have to read this explanation. Otherwise, you will confuse with the mega in the supramundane level. Here, the mega does not mean in the supramundane level. In the patana here, the mega refers to the path reaching to a particular destination. That is the path, this mega in this case. That's why when we identify the reality in both sides, we have to consider what are the mega factors and how they can support to the consciousness like this. Consciousness and mental factors. Okay, so in the Abhidhamma side, the word Megangani, like the previous one, Janangani. So the same pattern come. So here, change to Mega. Mega Sambyutakana Dhammana, Samutthana Jarupana. So in Jhana case, Janangani, Jhana Sambyutakana Dhammana, Samutthana Jarupana. In the same way here, Megangani, Mega Sambyutakana Dhammana, Samutthana Jarupana. If you know, it become easy. So there, Jananga, the Jhana factor. Here's Meganga, Mega factors. So you just need to recall what are the mega factors, the path factors. So in the chapter 7, we identify the mega factors there. In the Bodhipakkhya Sangaha, there are only 8 mega factors, only 8, because it is related to the constituents of the enlightenment, Bodhipakkhya. So only those associated with the supramundane consciousness are considered as mega factors at the moment. But in that Sabhasangaha mega are 12. You know, in the chapter 7, we have 2 enumeration. So 8 mega, this is called a reference to the Noble Eightfold Path. If we include the path leading to the woeful state, okay, so there's also mega. At that time, mega factor become 12. So you have to check back if you don't understand this there in chapter 7. So here, as we have said here, that any path reaching to the particular destination, including woeful state. That's why we will take the broader enumeration. So the Meganga, the path factors become 9 path factors. So why it changed to 9 other than 8 or 12? But they are also in the 12 classification. If we identify just 9. Here, the Panya is Samadhi, Vidaka, Samasankappa, Samawaja, Samakamanta, Sama Ajiva, and Viriya. So Viriya, in case of Viriya, you can say the Sama Vayama. At the same time, Micha Vayama. So the path factor of Micha Vayama come into the Viriya, the same phenomena. And Sati, only Sama Sati, there is no Micha Sati. And Ekagata is both sides. So both sides is the Samadhi and also Micha Samadhi is Ekagata. And for Ditti is wrong view, is Micha Ditti. So if we identify by reality, we get the 9 mental factors to represent the 12 mega. 12 mega reference to the product classification. Okay, so in the Abhidhamma side, there are 9 mentalities. You can say the 9 mentalities. So mind, conditioned to mind and matter. And here, 71 consciousness. The reason becomes 71 consciousness with root is, and also need to check in the chapter 7. There in chapter 7, it is mentioned that the Meganga associated with rootless consciousness cannot perform the function of Mega like this. So although they still continuing, okay, the Viriya or the Ekagata like this, when they associated with the rootless consciousness, they don't have the potency of the mega pachaya. That is why, and although Vidya and Ekagata can be found there, they are not counted as the Mekhanga, real Mekhanga, only just the Vidya Chitasika and Ekagata Chitasika. That is why the rootless consciousness, the mental factor associated with rootless consciousness are exception here. So only with consciousness with roots and associated mental factor 52. Then in the same way, the Sahiduka Chitacharupa, Sahiduka Prisandika Macharupa also produced by the 71 consciousness with roots that associated mental factor. So in this way, you can notice the Pachaya Dhamma. What are the Pachaya Dhamma? What are the Pachaya Dhamma? Okay, so let's talk about the destination and also the broader classification of the Meghanga. So here, 4 round path feathers. So if we reflect on the 12 path feather, so Samadhi to the Sama Samadhi is the Noble Eightfold, but then after that, Mecha Deity is represented by the deity around you, and Mecha Deity, Mecha Vayama, and also Mecha Sankappa. Mecha Sankappa is applied to the Vidyaka as well, and Mecha Samadhi. So these 4 round path feathers, why they are considered as path feather is they are reaching to the woeful destination. So as mentioned here, any particular destination will be covered, included under the name of the mega. So 4 round path feathers are considered as a path meganga. Why? They are the path reaching to the woeful destination. Then 8 feather here, not only the 8 feather associated with the supramundane consciousness, it associated with the mundane consciousness also, because here you see the 71 number. So the number 71, they lead into the blissful destination, and the associated mental feather, the 8 feather associated with supramundane consciousness leading to Nibbana. That's why woeful destination, blissful destination, Nibbana, considering them, all of them as the destination, the path feather become 9. Okay, so the note here is the path feather in the resultant and functional citta. Okay, we can see the path feather associated with the wholesome, kusala or akusala. Okay, doesn't matter, because these are karma. The karma lead to any destination. It's okay, it is acceptable, and we can understand. So what about the path feather associated with the result and vipaka and functional kriya consciousness? And they cannot lead to any destination when they are counted in the Pachaya side. So here, although they do not lead to any destination, this T class of path feather. Why? So because they consider abstractly in their own nature and identical with the capable or leading to the different destination. So identical because they are similar feathers, although they don't have the destination. And also we can see there when they are born in any realm of existence, they are constituents. And for the functional consciousness, when they arise as only in the mind, in the process of our hearts. But here, this is the reason, so you can understand why they are still called mega path feathers. Okay, so another forces, another pachaya is gamma. So gamma is number 13, and this condition 2 kinds So conditional karma and asynchronous karma. So here, conditional karma arising together. So as I said, the sahajata rupa, sahajata rupa and sahajata karma is sahajata karma pachya, we call the conditional karma. And in Pali, Nana Kanika karma. It's also in both sides, in Pali and English, both are difficult to pronounce. Asynchronous karma, Tanakanika karma. So let's see in the meaning so that we can remember what it means. The first type, Sahajata karma. Here the text is Sahajata Jirana, Sahajatana Namarupana. So Jirana is mentality and Namarupa. Okay, so the condition volition. So Jirana volition. For the karma pachaya, in the pachaya side, there must be volition only. So karma pachaya, the condition volition, condition for the condition mind and matter. It is short way, easy way. So if we identify what are the condition mental mind and matter. Okay, so when during the lifetime, when the volition arises, volition itself cannot arise as a single fetters. So it can arise with the consciousness and the other associated mental fetter in the mental group. So the volition function to the condition karma as a condition karma. So that volition is considered as a karma. It's not for the next life. At the moment of arising of volition, in the present moment, also it is karma, because it supports to the Paccayapana Dhamma by way of karma. So simultaneously with its own arising, it means in the mentality groups, when volition arises, it supports to the same group, other mentalities at the moment they are arising, and the condition to by way of condition to these Paccayapana Dhamma by way of karma. So here, by causing, it is concomitant to perform. So the associated concomitants, manifestors, to perform their respective tasks. This also already mentioned in the nature of volition in chapter 2. And also arousing the appropriate kinds of material phenomena. In this way, this supports the volition support when it arises, when it supports to the mentalities. And here, namarupa, materialities. This is one kind, the condition volition. Okay, so let's see another kind. Nanakanika jirana, the asynchronous volition. Kama vinipadana namarupana, kama wasena. So kama vinipada and kamacha same. So kamacha, they produced by karma, the mentalities and maturities. So here, the temporal gaps, the condition and the condition phenomena. So we can say Paccaya and Paccayapana Dhamma have the different time period. In the former type, they are arising together. So the time period is same. In second types, so they have the temporal gaps. The Paccaya and Paccayapana Dhamma, when they arise different moments. So how the volition, this kind of volition support, or the Paccayapana Dhamma arise different kinds. So this is mostly emphasizing in the karma. So karma is done in this life, and then the resultant come in next life. So this, in this case, the time period is different of the Paccaya and Paccayapana Dhamma. So this ability of the volition is stored as a karma, the potency of karma in the mental process, and it generates and produces the appropriate resultant mental state. So patisandhi, or in this life, the resultant, the unconsciousness, etc., or the resultant consciousness produced by the karma. This karma is volition, the asynchronous karma, and also the karma born maturities. So in our bodies, the our past karma continuously generating the karma bond matter. So these are related to the karma bond, this kind of karma, not the present karma. So this condition, so also obtained between part consciousness and fruition. Because here, at the moment of part consciousness, mega arise. So the flower consciousness cannot arise. So flower consciousness in the past time, and just after the mega consciousness passed away, at that time, fruition consciousness arise. So they also have the different time period. That's why the volition associated with part consciousness, mega citta, when it produces the flower consciousness, we can say it is a kind of nanakanika gamma, a synchronous volition. Okay, so here in the table, the Pajaya side, two group, because the two class of the gamma. So the volition, this volition is Sahajata Jirana. Sahajata is Jirana. As you know, the Jirana associated with all kinds of consciousness because it is the universal manifestation. So we can see the volition associated with 89 consciousness. And Jirana in the Pali, if you read the Pali in Pajayanidisa, you can find Jirana, Sambyudakana, Dhammana, Dansamuthanana, Jarubana. This is one. So Sambyudaka Dhamma, we already know this referring to the Citta and Cittasika associated with those volition. So 89 consciousness and 52 manifestas. So volition and connaissance material phenomena. So connaissance material phenomena, we already understand. Citta Rupa and Patisandikamacha Rupa. So Citta Rupa produced by 89. Patisandikamacha Rupa also the precise karma. Respective karma produce matriarchies at the moment of rebirth thinking. Okay, so this is for the first classification, Chirana associated with 89, and the mentalities group and maturity group. But we need to understand these Paccayapana Dhamma must arise together with the Jirana, connaissance, Sahajata, and Nanakanika. So in the Paccayapana text, this karma is explained in this way. Kusala, kusalang karma. So two types of karma, kusala karma and akusala karma together. Kusala, kusalang karma. Vipakanan, khandanan, kadataja rupana. So in this case, the volition, here kusala karma and akusala karma. When we explain in the former lesson, whenever we talk about the karma, we just refers to the 29, 29. We never mention 33 because at the moment we consider the karma, the karma produced the rebirth thinking, or karma produced the resultant in the life, during the life, samsara. But here, the mega volition as mentioned in the former slide, mega volition also considered as karma, nanakanika karma. That is why the number of karma become 33. So now you see, every number coming to the patthana become broader. So karma volition, kusala karma. So kusala wholesome, the volition associated with the 21 wholesome consciousness, and 12 volition associated with the unwholesome consciousness, all are counted in the asynchronous karma. So 33 karma. And Paccayapana side, so Vipakana Khandana. So Vipaka Khanda refers to the Citta and Cittasika together. So that is the resultant Citta and 38. So 38, the number is not difficult if you understand the chapter 2. So resultant Citta associated with 38. Meta Feta. So this is meta group. And for the material group, material phenomena born of karma, kamacha rupa. So kamacha rupa in both case of patisandhi and vipaka, it does not mean only patisandhi. Here, the former case, patisandhi only. Here, they are in both case, patisandhi and bodhi. And also here, including the asanya saddha kamacha rupa. So when we come to the patana, the kamacha rupa in different kinds, kamacha rupa, so patisandhi kamacha rupa at the moment of rebirth, and also kamacha rupa during the lifetime, bodhi kamacha rupa, and here patisandhi asanya saddha. So in the process of asanya saddha Brahma, there also, the karma upon matter can be found. So here it includes all kinds of kamacha rupa in both moment of patisandhi and bodhi. So it is very, very large area. So karma correlation support condition to the Pannadhikalankara here. So in the study of karma pacaya, we have to understand sahajata karma and nanakanika karma, and each of them have the specific pacaya dhamma and Pannadhikalankara. Okay. So the number 5, the last one, vipaka condition. In the vipaka condition, the pacaya dhamma condition to Pannadhikalankara dhamma arising with it be as passive, effortless, and quiescent itself. So not to be active, because this produced by the karma. Vipaka is produced by the karma. Okay. So in the pacaya side, the Pali is vipaka chattaro khanda arupino. So vipaka chattaro khanda arupino. Arupino refers to the mentalities only, because if we consider about the resultant can be resultant conscious now and associated mental factor. At the same time, the rupa, also materiality produced by the karma, also we can see this is resultant. So not to confuse with them. Here arupino, arupino, vipaka chattaro khanda arupino anyamanya vipaka pacena pacayo. And so here vipaka pacaya in the pacaya side. Here I missed the word, the sahajadana, sahajada rupana. It should be here sahajada rupa. And so in the pacaya side, in both patisandhi and bodhi, this is just moment. So you just need to start there. 4 mental aggregate of 36 resultant citta and 38 mental factors. These are pacaya dhamma, and they can condition to the same types of that is the resultant citta and citta sika, because this is the anyamanya mutually, so the same types come in here. And also sahajata rupa, because in this classification we counted both sides of the mentality and materiality in the Pannadhikalankara side. So conditional material phenomena, except to intimation. Here you have to note that except to intimation. Now, so these mentalities and materialities together are conditioned by the vipaka, panwe or vipaka pacaya. So here the resultants are produced from the maturing karma. If we talk about the karma pacaya sati, is already, and because it is produced by the karma, it cannot be active, but it can be passive and quiescent. And that's why, when the person is in deep sleep, the bhavanga process as a resultant consciousness is arise and pass away in constant succession. So continuously arising, but no need to be active for the person, because the vipaka consciousness is arising in this way, very peaceful. So during the time, no effort to make for action by body, speech, and mind. This means that if we are not active, and at the moment the bhavanga process come into our process longer. And also here, not even distant awareness of an object. So if we aware of specific object, there arises the specific process of active, which is called the cognitive process. Outside the cognitive process, not aware to any specific object, Bhavanga take place. Bhavanga moment take place. So this is already done in chapter 4. Okay, so this is the how it's mentioned. So you can check in the number 14 here, number 14, the Vipaka Pachaya. So Kama Pachaya and Vipaka Pachaya. Vipaka Chadarokhana Arupino Anyamanya, Vipaka Pachena Pachayo. In the Pachaya Nidisa, here only mentioned about the Anyamanya, but actually, if we consider the maturities also, but if you just study the Pachaya Nidisa only, so you will see the test as the Vipaka Chadarokhana Arupino Anyamanya Vipaka Pachena Pachayo like this. But in the broader explanation of Patthana, is come with the Sahajadarupa also. So this Vipaka is included under the second way, not only the mentalities to mentalities. So if we miss this one, this part, Sahajadarupa, we will think, okay, Anyamanya, because here Arupino must be mentality. So mentality to mentality. It seems it should be under the past group of the Nama to Nama. But actually, in case of Vipaka, it should be Nama to Nama and Rupa. So this one you have to know carefully. Otherwise, you will confuse after reading the Pachaya Nidisa text. Okay, here mentioned Vipaka Chadarokhana Arupino and Anyamanya. So it should be in past group. You will confuse. But if you continue studying the Patthana, and you will find in another case, the Vipaka also subjected to the Sahajada Rupa, the material phenomena, the conditioned material phenomena as well. And that's why we have to make sure we understand in this way. So for the Abhidhamma Sangha is that, so without the explanation, proper explanation, you can easily get confused in this case. Okay, so I'm going to stop here my explanation. Let's continue to Q&A session. Thank you very much for your attention. Okay, let's make exploration and say our merit to our peer. Please repeat after me. Imina punya kamina.
Imina punya kamina.
Mami bala samagamo.
Mami bala samagamo.
Saddam samagamo hotu.
Saddam samagama hotu.
Yawa nibbana bhattiya.
Yawa nibbana bhattiya.
Idame punyam.
Idame punya.
Asawakaya vaham hotu.
Asawakayam vaham hotu.
Idame punyam.
Idame punya.
Nibbana sa bhajayo hotu.
Nibbana sa bhajayo hotu.
Mama punya bhagam.
Mama punya bhagam.
Sabha satanam bhajemi.
Sabha satanam bhajemi.
Te sabe.
Te sabe.
Me samam.
Me samam.
Punya bhagam labantu.
Punya bhagam labantu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.